Hey there, welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm going to show you something that's completely transformed the way I build websites. Flexible content blocks with Payload CMS. If you're tired of rigid page templates and want to give your clients power to build custom layouts without calling you every time, this tutorial can make a really big difference for you. You know that feeling when a client says, "Can we just move this section here and add this here?" And your heart kind of sinks because you know it means more work that could be avoided. With Payload's blocks field, those days are over. This is exactly what I use on my client projects, and it's cut development time in half while giving clients way more flexibility. In the next few minutes, I'll walk you through creating reusable content blocks that work across different collections, let you match and mix components, and give you total layout freedom. This is not just another feature tutorial. It's about building websites that are actually maintainable long term. So if you're ready to level up your Payload CMS skills and build more flexible websites, let's dive right in. So yes, let's explore one of Payload CMS's most powerful features, the blocks field. Also, don't forget to subscribe and ring the notifications bell so you never miss my latest Payload CMS tutorials and web development tips. Think of the blocks field as your secret weapon for creating dynamic, flexible content structures. Essentially, it's a sophisticated way to store arrays of custom objects that you can define once and reuse everywhere. What really sets it apart is that each block comes with its own tailored schema, giving you unprecedented flexibility in how you structure your content. Instead of being locked into rigid field arrangements at the collection level, blocks let you create modular, mix and match components. You can kind of picture them as Lego pieces for your content. You can combine them in countless ways to build exactly what you need for each page or post. This approach is perfect when your content follows consistent patterns but needs layout variations. Rather than creating multiple collection types or cramming everything into preset field groups, you can build a library of reusable blocks that content editors can arrange however they want. Normally, I recommend creating a dedicated blocks folder in your source directory with individual files for each block type. This keeps everything organized and maintainable. And since Payload plays so nicely with Next.js now, you can even store your React components right alongside your block definitions. So let's build our first block. We'll start by creating that blocks directory, then add a new TypeScript file called content.ts. First, we'll import the block type from Payload, and now we'll define our block with a proper type annotation. So here's what we've built. The slug content serves as our unique identifier for API queries and front-end rendering. Custom labels make the admin interface more user-friendly, and there are 3 practical fields: a text field for main content, image upload linked to your media collection, and radio buttons for text positioning, left or right of the image. Next, we need to integrate this block into a collection. In the posts collection, I'm going to import the block and add a blocks field that we just made. And finally, we can head over to the post collection in the admin panel and create a new post. You'll see now the blocks test field that we made in add content button. You can go ahead and click it and choose content with media block, and you'll see all the fields we defined. I'll fill them out, save, and then we'll check the API response. So I've gone ahead and put in some test data real quick, and here's the API response. All the block data will be there, perfectly structured. Block field offers extensive customization options across 3 areas: field configuration, admin settings, and block-specific options. For field-level customization, while name and blocks are mandatory, you have plenty of flexibility with display options. For example, you can set labels to false and remove the field label entirely. You can also give it a string value to provide custom labeling. Another cool feature, since blocks function as arrays, you can set boundaries on the quantity with the min rows property. And in the admin level configurations, you can control the editing experience with a prop like the init collapsed field, for example. You can set the initial collapse state of the block. Setting init collapse to true keeps your admin interface clean by starting with collapsed blocks. Disabling is sortable removes the drag handles if you want to lock the block order. Block-specific configurations go in your individual block files. Beyond the labels we've used, you can customize the selection interface. Payload automatically generates 2 helpful pieces of metadata for every block: the block type stores the block's slug, making it easy to determine which component to render on your front end, and the block name adds an editable name in the admin for better organization. The real magic happens when you end up creating a library of different block types. Consider building blocks for things like hero sections with call to action buttons, feature grids with icons and descriptions, testimonial sliders, newsletter sign-up forms, gallery sections, and then combine all of them into your collection. That way, when you go to add content to a collection like this, you'll see all of these options here in the block picker. This setup gives content editors complete creative freedom. They can build pages using any combination of blocks in any sequence with full control over each block's content and settings. And there you have it. You now know how to build flexible content blocks in Payload CMS. This approach gives you incredible power to create customizable layouts while keeping your code organized and maintainable. Your clients will love the flexibility, and you'll save countless hours of development time. If you're working on a project and have questions about implementing this or other Payload features, I'd be happy to help. You can reach out through my questionnaire form that I'll put in the description. I personally review all submissions and get back to people quickly. If you found this tutorial helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more Payload CMS content. Drop a comment below with how you're using blocks in your projects. I'd love to hear about your use case. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.